right.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I just realized that they're gonna get a back-to-back podcast because I'm probably gonna upload this tomorrow.
Oh well, we can upload it next week.
But then we would be like
I say wait, like 6 days or 5 days when we
like
have
3 days.
We're having some organizational reorganizing some stuff. So
we're having technical difficulties.
We're having some technical
with our side of the scheduling. But honestly, I didn't upload it because I was just on my I've been really like my procrastination has been like through the roof.
Mine too.
Recently with like everything. And I noticed that I've been focusing a lot on work, like other work. And when I start doing that, I start losing focus of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I want to balance everything out. Like I want to focus on YouTube, like OF and like regular work. But if I focus more on one,
then
the other one starts failing.
I think you can, but you need to choose only like you need to see like how, because everyone has different like attention span. So you can be like, okay, I can focus on 2 things at once.
Yeah.
I can only focus on 2, but I know some people can do like 3.
Mm-hmm.
But like when it's like 5 things, one lacks. And usually for me, it's like if I focus on all those, I don't have time to hang out with friends, which I never really. I mean, it's not really because I only have like 2 friends, or I don't have time to hang out with my family. Like I didn't. I would have to put a timer. Like I'm gonna be here for 30 minutes and I'm out because I don't have time.
Yeah.
So if you time yourself, there is time, but you can't focus on too many things, and then you're like, okay.
Is it just me or it's really hot?
Kind of.
Are you hot? I'm always like
super
hot.
Though. Ask him can he turn on the AC? Okay.
I think I'm gonna have a heat stroke.
Yeah.
Like I'm sweating.
No, we don't have to pause.
Yeah, we're not pausing the pod. This is a raw pod.
Oh my god, now I'm getting hot now that you said. But I'm
well, because
you said. So I'm
like,
hot.
oh my god.
I dyed my hair, you guys, and I cut it in layers.
It looks good like that.
What do you guys think? I'm on a new vibe. You know what it means when she dye her hair.
Well, you dyed it your regular.
Hey, but
shape.
I dyed it though, and you know what it means when she dyes her and haircut. I don't cut my hair though. Think about it. I don't cut it. You ain't getting your bitch back when she cuts her hair. Everyone knows
and
that.
dyes it.
I was gonna dye it red, but everyone was telling me not to. Maybe I can't do red right now.
I think it's too high maintenance.
Yeah.
And then it really fries your hair like bad.
And then aside from that, this is not even my hair. These are extensions. So imagine if
then it wouldn't be that bad then, because it's not even your hair if you fry it.
Maybe you bought a red wig.
I did that I never wore. I wish I would have. It was like freaking $5,000, I swear.
It was $2,000, and she never
plus the installation. If I would have paid for the installation, that would have been like 4 bands.
We used to put the wig on and like play. You look cabezado kind of head.
Yeah,
it's because wigs. I'm sorry if you don't get them installed right.
And it's because I have a lot of hair. I can't be wearing wigs.
No, she has a lot of pelo.
I have a lot of hair, and even if I braid it down to like the flattest it can be, I'm still gonna look like I have a big head. You know I'm not supposed to be wearing a wig because my hair is not meant for that.
Maybe like a sew-in.
Yeah, either when I do, like if I ever do wear a wig, because I'm into wigs because they're
changing a look.
You can change your look without having to damage your hair. But I already kind of have a big head, and then I have big hair. So then I add more hair on top of my hair.
I don't think you have a big head.
I look like an alien.
But you do have a lot of hair.
Yeah.
And then you look, I know.
I think I would have to cut my hair, like my natural hair.
One time we got sew-ins a long time ago. When
oh my God. We looked like aliens.
And they posted a video of us. Don't even go find the video, please, because it's embarrassing.
This is the worst video on the internet. Oh my God. I fucking, I don't want this video to ever touch.
Is it still up?
I don't know.
I want it taken down.
I want it taken down too.
I want it taken down more than my OnlyFans leaks.
It's such a bad video. We look horrible. I don't think I've ever looked worse in a video.
And we don't have our bodies done.
I didn't have my nose done. I didn't have my body done. I didn't have no types of filler.
We look wig.
I only had lip filler, which at that time I was going super overboard with the lip filler. I think I had like over 10 millimeters of lip filler, like going crazy. Because that's the only thing I could like afford at that time. So I just keep doing that procedure. And I didn't know how to balance the rest of my face out, so I looked really bad.
We just like not our best. Also, we're really young in that picture, in that video. Hopefully it's taken down.
No, we're not even that young though.
We're 18.
We were already dancing.
But we had barely started dancing. because I remember I had like,
and our heads look this big.
yeah, and our just everything, whatever. The video is horrible, but what we're trying to say from and you know that back then I had hair. I had kind of hair. My hair was probably like this length, my natural hair. And when she took all that sewing off, my hair.
Because I didn't know what I was doing. She was like, "Can you take off my sewing?" I was like, "Sure."
But tell them how my hair was in shambles.
There was like dust in it.
No, my hair was starting to rot.
Oh yeah, like I think it was. It had been there for so long, the sewing, that it started like creating
mold,
like mold, literally mold. So when I would rip it out, stuff would fly out. I swear to God.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying.
That up.
I'm not making that up.
What happened is that I think that
and then it had like a scent.
It smells so bad.
A really bad scent. And mine had a scent too. I made my ex take it off for me.
But yours didn't smell that bad. It's because she has a wavy hair. I have naturally curly hair. So I think that my hair was just not fucking with the sewing. And we didn't, when you have a sewing, you have to go and get it repositioned. And we never went because we were too lazy to go to LA. And then my hair started rotting and it was bolas. Like, I don't know in Spanish, like remolinos, huh? Like my hair was turning to like,
it was
dreads. It was turning into dreads.
It was turning into dreads. So imagine like brushing that out. Like, it took a minute.
And it stank.
And I remember that day, I was like this. I remember that day, like, I was supposed to hang out with my ex. Like, you were asking me to take it off, and I was so frustrated. I was like, I want to leave so bad because, like, but I don't think you knew that I was going to go hang out with him.
I don't know.
But I knew. Like, we were, like, kind of broken up vibes. And then we were, like, I was like, oh my God, he's, like, waiting for me. And, like, she's, like, wanting me to take it off. But I wasn't going to say no because she didn't know I was going to go with him.
And it was rotting.
Yeah.
At the end, we took it out, though. And I lost half of my hair.
You lose so much hair when you do stuff like that to your head.
Yeah. But
I don't know. Sometimes I do want to do stuff to my hair because I'm tired of my hair. But I don't know what would look good on me. I was thinking red too, like burgundy wine color. And then I was thinking blonde. I would never go blonde though.
Maybe like a brunette.
Like a, not blonde, but like
brownish.
Like honey.
Maybe you should. I mean, if you could dye honey, but see, once you dye honey, yours gonna take a while to get it black.
I know, and I do love black hair.
Maybe I say get a wig.
Yeah.
Fuck it, but just get a really good person to install it, and maybe for like a Halloween look, I would do it for some. I wouldn't just do it because
not for random.
Not for random, because black hair makes you look clean. Like it makes you look like you showered, and since I person who doesn't, so.
And when you start doing colors like pink, red, blue, even like some shades of blonde, it's like you have to like match your outfits, like match like other stuff. And when it's black, it's just solid.
And even though like my natural hair is like right here and this is fake hair, even if I dyed my hair red and then I got extensions red, my natural hair would still be getting damaged because I'm turning it red and then I'm changing it a bunch of colors, and I don't think that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, for me, because my hair's.
I have extensions in right now, but I'm thinking of removing them because I want to
cut it.
I want to like let my natural hair. I've had extensions for years now.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember the last time I just had natural hair.
I've been having extensions since 2000, like one long time.
Yeah.
But you could grow your hair out. It doesn't take that long to grow out, but you do have to take everything.
Patience,
and you
that's
can't
something
dye.
I don't have.
Yeah. Ugh.
I know.
Hair vibes. Well, whatever. You know what? You know, also like Kylie has like a bob. Her natural hair is like a bob.
Really?
Yeah. Her pelitos are like right here. And she was posting like.
Well, that's because she does a lot of shit to it. Yeah. I bet, and her hair is probably like really damaged.
If I had like a personal hairstylist, I think I would be like, fuck it, whatever, I'll cut my hair. Because at that point, like, I'm just gonna change it up. I was thinking of doing a bob, but I think, we have some surgeries planned, some skinny. We'll talk about it in a later bit. Oh, like I'll say all that.
What happened? Did they message you?
Yeah, but it's a different date. But I'll tell you later because
it's bad.
No, yeah, but not really. Well, I'll tell you off camera because. So we can make it seem like but no, it is pretty exciting though. So once I get this, I think then I'll have more confidence to get a bob.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to do my face first.
Like Bobby. And then I'm going to be able to like, I feel like I'm not going to be able to look.
And you know what a big reason that I don't do bob or short hair is because I have Latina problems. I have a really, really hairy back. So I would have to go get wax first, my back. Because my hair on my back is insane. So like I would never be able to like rock a bob and then like a tank top, bro. That would be really horrible. And I have a trail going all the way from my neck, the ape. How do you say the ape? Is it the ape of the neck? It's called something like that, no?
Ape?
The cape of the neck?
I don't know.
The nape. Yeah, I think it's like the nape of the neck. So like from right here, like dark, all the way to my lower back.
Mine's like that too.
I shave my lower back part because I can reach it, but I can't shave like the center. So that's the worst part.
And then Bob, I'd be like, like the little girl that's like,
yeah.
I think if I had a bob, I might lose my mind.
Maybe like this length.
Yeah, your natural hair.
Straight.
Yeah, I don't think I could do a bob. I think I would get bored of it, and then I would want to add. I mean, you could always add hair. But they told me to do like this, which is like Karen.
No, that's Karen. You do not want to do the front long and the back short.
I don't know. We'll see. For summer, like I don't know. Summer is usually light hair, so I dyed it black. I don't know.
Is summer coming up? Yeah. I thought it was spring.
Well, we're already kind of in spring. So whatever. I don't care though. I don't think I look good with blonde hair. Even if it's summer, I still won't dye my hair. I don't care. So we'll see what happens. Maybe depending on the surgery. Well, the surge isn't in a while now, so I guess it'll be past.
Soon.
No, not mine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the bad news.
Well, mine's not that soon, but it's kind of soon.
Oh, again, it's like, well, I don't, like, not like, I'll take off your camera, but yeah. So that's one surge. I know you guys were wondering if we were getting surgery. So that's one thing we're doing.
Yeah. Should I say what I'm getting? Or no?
No.
Okay, I'm getting, me saying I'm not getting surgery and like I'm backing off that. Well, I did back off it for a really long time. I haven't had surgery in a really, really long time. When was the last time I got surgery? My nose, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah. So it's like whatever. And that was like years ago. So I want to do skin stamping. He's going to do skin stamping on me.
Like Morpheus?
Yeah, but like more intense. So it's like needles that go into your skin and like stamp you like really bad and then it's like bloody.
Well, better if you're going to be asleep now.
Yeah, I'm going to be asleep.
I love things when I'm asleep. They can do anything to me while I'm asleep. Like, I don't even care as long as I'm asleep. Yeah.
And then I'm going to get a lip lift, which this is what I'm the most excited about because I've been wanting this for such a long time.
I think they're underrated.
Yeah. When you get a rhinoplasty, the length between your lip and your nostrils gets longer. And that's a masculine feature, having that. So when I learned that and I measured my lip and it's on the longer side, I was like, this needs to be fixed.
What's the feminine?
I think the feminine one is like 2 centimeters. Like nothing.
Mine's pretty bad too then.
And then like I think the masculine one's like 6. I don't know what. I don't quote me, but look it up. You'll get like the numbers of it. And mine is like on the longer side. And it just doesn't look that long because I have lip filler. Yeah. But imagine if I didn't have lip filler. Me too. Mine would be fucking long.
And mine just got longer because I dissolved it.
Yeah. And I dissolved some of my lips too. So I think shortening the length of right here would be cute. And then I'm also doing fat transfer to the face. He's taking a little bit from like my rib area.
Yeah, they take it from here.
Or like my upper back or something like that.
But it's really small amount.
And it's like, so usually I would get like cheek filler and chin filler and maybe some jaw filler. I've gotten that before. It's all kind of dissolved now because I haven't gotten a really long time. Especially now, so I'm going to get the surgery. I don't think I should get it. But it's basically that, just more permanent with your own fat.
And it looks better.
And it looks more natural and it looks better and it lasts, obviously. And I just think it'll be better for me instead of going and keep getting jaw filler, chin filler like this.
Yeah, and then when you do filler, sometimes you can look a little bit like it's a lot of volume. And when it's your own fat, it looks better. And then they can measure. We're doing this for symmetry. Yeah. So our faces, I feel like they already told me that like one half of my face is bigger than the other one because I sleep on this side. And I've been sleeping on this side for a really long time. So that's one thing, like facial symmetry. And then what else? My chin implant. I want to change it and get a smaller one. I know someone asked me questions about it.
I feel like they're very small procedures. These procedures are like almost they're like non-invasive type procedures.
But they make a huge difference.
But they make a really big difference. But they're not crazy. It's not like I'm going in for like a open. Like they're not cutting me open or anything.
Yeah.
It's like little things. And for like the lip lift, he can do it in his office. You know, he doesn't even have to like
I heard that you can be awake. Is it true?
You can be awake. And you can also be awake for the fat transfer.
I don't want to be awake though.
And you can also be awake for the skin stamping. He just numbs your face. But I was like, it's better to sleep. because like I don't know.
What's it called? When I got my chin implant, he told me to come back to get fat transfer, but I didn't want to because I was talking to some Koreans because I was gonna go to Korea to get fat transfer, and they told me that I have the wrong chin implant. So since I feel like he gave me the wrong chin implant, I didn't want to go back to him because I'm like, he gave me the wrong one. They told me it's too small, but they told me that it's too small and that it needs to be corrected with fat.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to go back to him, but I saw Dr. Gary he switched someone's chin implant. So I think I'm going to ask him to do that. And then I'm going to redo my nose. Not because I hate my nose. Okay, I don't hate my nose. I think my nose is, like, I like it. But I can't breathe. Like, I always sound very stuffy.
Me too.
1. 2, I have really thick skin. And I want it to look a little bit smaller. Like, I have small issues with it. And my nasal bridge is still collapsed. So hopefully they can fix that. So that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And hopefully this is my last nose job because I don't feel like having another one. Like, I'm really done. So
I know. And the doctor that we're going to, I feel like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, we're going to a certified person this time, and we're not going to Vive. We're going to Vive, and a lot of people.
And we're not going to Mexico this time.
Yeah, face is no more Mexico. I am redoing my boobs.
I want to do my boobs too.
I keep saying a bunch of surgeries. I am, but this is needed, you guys. I was noticing. Okay, when I lift my arms up, this boob is so collapsed that there's a hole in my boob. I didn't notice.
But that happens.
No, but why doesn't this one have it? And it collapses right where the scar is. So I've never had any issues with surgery, but when I got my boobs done, I'm insane and I don't listen to any type of instructions. And they told me not to carry anything, but I was like, whatever. And I literally put a bag that was crossbody. I should have never, why would I even put it? I should have just put it this way. And when I got home, my boob was leaking pus. And I was like, and it hurt really, really, really bad. I had to go to the emergency room. So ever since that happened, I think that kind of, I think the scar is deep. There's scar tissue, and so my boob looks a little bit lopsided. It doesn't look that bad, like you can't tell, but I can tell. And when I'm wearing like a bra, I can tell. So
yeah,
gotta fix that. I'm also getting bigger boobs. Well, I'm already gonna be there. So anymore.
Yeah, I want bigger boobs too.
So,
cause you like when you get your boobs, I feel like boobs is a really popular boobs and nose job is like everyone has them now. But when you get your boobs done, you're scared to go bigger. Honestly, if you're gonna get your boobs done, go big or go home. Yeah. That's what I think personally, because once you have them and you notice that they're kind of small, you're like, damn, I went through all that pain just to have like tiny ass boobs still. No. So I think I want to go back and get a bigger size, because you know what, I'm not even gonna lie, like in my pics sometimes I want my boobs to look bigger, and they don't.
Me too. I feel the same way. Or what's it called? But I wonder if like they didn't give them to me in the first place because why? Because when I went, he didn't even let me choose. He was like, "Te voy a poner." Like,
I think because we were skinnier back then. We were we were smaller, so bigger boobs wouldn't have looked good on us.
Yeah, like the ratio, we would have looked a little bit Dorito.
Yeah.
Like too big from the top. But we gained weight, and also we got like a bunch of shit. Like I got another BBL. We got like ass shots. We already talked about that. Also this.
Were you gonna? Yeah, I was gonna talk about it too.
Oh, that people keep DMing you?
Yeah, you guys. We're not gonna give you the ass shots doctor.
Aside from the fact that he's like arrested for a reason.
He, first of all, we don't even know where he's at.
Yeah.
I don't know if we talked about this in the last video. I think if I'm having deja vu, I feel like I talked about it. But we're gonna say it again. Yeah. Not to be mean.
Yeah, we're like
we're obsessed. We're not gatekeeping. This is not gatekeeping. Yeah, this is keeping you safe. We don't want you guys to go through what we're going through.
Oh,
yeah, and
that's a good topic.
We're not gonna let you guys like potentially die, because you can die from the ass shots. We don't want to put you guys through this, and I would never give anyone the info, especially one of my supporters.
Yeah,
like nobody, but like especially you guys, because I would never want them to like go through something bad. And we're doing it not to be mean, but we're doing it because we don't want you guys to get it. And it's not worth it.
It's illegal.
And it's illegal. It's not safe. So why would I? No. And then girls have told me, girl, I don't care if it's illegal and not safe. They've literally told me that. Like, give it to me.
Which we get it. The only reason we got the info is because we work in like a strip club, so they told us.
But we can get arrested if we give someone the info and something happens to them.
So that's why we don't even want to get involved.
Like, no. So it's like, trust me, I know you're frustrated, but gain some weight and get a BBL. That's the that's the...
Get Sculptra. I would get Sculptra.
Or something legal. Like, anything legal. I know we did it, and you're probably like, then why'd you do it? But trust. This is like a parent vibe right now. Like, we did it. We were the ones that were meant to have it. So we're here to tell you guys to not do it.
We should talk about what happened.
Yeah.
When you
recently I got sick. So you guys know in the last pod, I think I was wearing like the brown hoodie where we talked about childhood traumas. I was feeling fucking horrible in that video, and I don't know if it was COVID. I don't want to say, but like, I still kind of don't know 100% what it was, because it was just super weird. But I went to the doctor, and he basically was telling me that I was having an allergic reaction in my ass, and he was touching my butt, and he's like, you have hot places, like it felt hot in certain areas of my ass, and he was like this isn't good. I think you're having an allergic reaction. And I was extremely swollen from my hips. I wish I could show you guys. It went down already, but my hips got huge. Like, I looked like I got another BBL.
Like pregnant.
I looked pregnant. Yeah. And I couldn't walk for like 3 days. I could not even stand up. It would hurt to go to the bathroom or like go to the kitchen and stuff like that. But I went to the doctor, and I had to get like injected every single day for a week, and it was fucking horrible. And I'm on medication for a month because my ass got an allergic reaction. So please, guys, be careful when I tell you don't want to go through that. It was fucking horrible, and I was fucking scared for my life. But he told me that I don't think I can die from it now. I think you either die in the moment of getting injected or
when they take it out. But like the risk is really small, unless it depends on how much where it's spread.
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about getting it taken out.
We need to get an MRI. Like, the smartest thing for us would be to get an MRI and see where it's gone and where it's at, and like see where it's traveled. Or,
but didn't you say that you thought you got because you were moving your hips a lot?
I think it was from work,
because you were using your hips.
But then I also felt sick, like genuinely sick, like COVID sick.
But I think because your body was rejecting it.
I think. Yeah, I had a fever for like 4 days too.
Yeah, I think it was because of that.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. What was I gonna say? Well, I don't really want me lying. I don't really want to get another BBL, but I really don't like the skin. I have a lot of skin because I think I didn't realize how much weight I fluctuated. Maybe one day I'll show you. Well, I have a video on my YouTube. I'm sure that I'm talking about it. People don't want to do a tummy check on me, but I don't care. Like, I want one really bad because I hate my skin. So when they do it, I think they're gonna MRI my butt. So hopefully they can tell me where it's spread.
Yeah.
So make sure to vlog the situation for you guys. If they tell me I can't get, like, I shouldn't, I won't do it. But like, I'm probably gonna do my stomach. So I'm just gonna put a chat and fill in my hips. I just want to fill in my hips. I don't really want to touch my butt because I'm scared. And then I was telling her that when we got injected, like 3 weeks after, which is I think when you're supposed to settle, my ass feels heavy. And then when you touch your butt, like bare, like your bare ass, it feels something hot, like smooth. It doesn't feel like skin. I don't know how to explain it.
No, and then don't you feel sometimes like you're sitting on rocks, little pebbles?
No, but I feel like numb. Like if I sit for a really long time, I feel numb, whereas I wouldn't. Like, I'm just sitting right now and I feel like se me está durmiendo, like one side.
I feel like I'm sitting on little pebbles.
Or when I work out. When I work out, it hurts really bad. Like, I just don't even want to work out anymore. Yeah. And then we asked someone else who had shots because we wanted to know, and they told us the same thing, that like you work out and it hurts. So there's just like no positives aside from like getting, like, there's none.
The only positive from that is that you get instant results.
Yeah.
From the frustration of being a thickie, that's what I have to go through now. And I wish I would have never done it, but whatever.
And there's so many other things you can do, so don't worry.
Hot. Oh my god.
A lo mejor estás en la menopausia.
I am. But yeah, that's our spiel on surgery.
Oh yeah. Aside from that, though, surgery positive.
Yeah, we're still surgery positive.
My teeth have also been hurting. I'm also gonna fix my teeth.
My teeth. Oh, so I'm also going to fix my teeth because I fucking hate my teeth and they're square as fuck. And I'm gonna go fix them because I got botched. I'm going on the 14th.
But you're gonna shave them, right? Shave them down.
He's gonna redo them.
Take them all off.
I know. Bye. He's like, that's what we have to do. I was like, whatever.
Is he gonna charge you?
I hope not. I'm gonna be like, are you serious?
Did he tell you, like, oh, pago?
Well, no. He said, when I originally went the first time, he said that he could redo them as much as I want until they look good, and I never had him redo them. I just left with
you
these.
left early, huh?
Yeah, so I could be like, you said you could redo them as much as I want. I'm back now for my redo.
Yeah.
So, because they were fucking expensive, and for me not to like them, and I'm only down to pay like half of what it actually is.
I don't think he's gonna charge you because
He shouldn't.
He said that he would do it, so why would he?
And I honestly I think he really messed up. Like they don't look, they're not fitting to my face, and he was trying to really convince me that they were, and I was like, but they're not, and he's like, but they are, and I'm like, but they're not. So this time I'm really gonna, because he doesn't actually design he designs it on a computer, and the computer does it. So I want to like see what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like I want to tell him like, do that.
Because if they shave your teeth,
and I don't get it because he's done amazing teeth. I've seen like his work before, and I really liked it. So I think I asked for this kind of though. I was like, I want them to look really even. I think that was a mistake. Because I keep having masculine like things done to me. Square teeth are a masculine feature.
Because like there's like a place I wanted to go in Miami to get my teeth done, but then they look like, sometimes I like the fake look, and then sometimes I don't. And sometimes I, like, okay, like someone that I likes teeth, Moa Bribri, I think she did her teeth like in LA. I like, because hers don't look so fake. They look white though, but they're like her real teeth.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I like them to look fake. So for my next teeth, I don't know what I'm gonna ask for. I'm gonna like really think about it. I don't know, because I don't want to like redo them. Because redoing your teeth is really annoying because people don't realize how much the teeth matter. Before I didn't have like my caps, I feel like your mouth looks sunken in when you have yellow teeth. I'm sorry, but it is the truth. And once you get white teeth, like you can't go back on. Like you don't want the other teeth. So no, I don't know. But then I also know some people who like get veneers and they don't like them, and also because there's a lot of issues that can happen where when they put stuff, it's too thick. So
mine are too thick.
But you know, that's kind of like just the thing that. But then I know some people also have gone veneers here in San Diego, and they just look too real.
Yeah,
like, they just look like
too natural. Like, why'd you even do anything?
Yeah, so you have to go. Yeah, there's like a baseline between looking like dientes and then like having white teeth.
Yeah,
you know? But, like Kylie's, have you seen Kylie's teeth? They don't look that fake either.
They don't look fake at all.
I keep talking about Kylie. Well, because we love her.
But she has tiny teeth.
Yeah,
like, tiny. I think her lips overpower her teeth.
But they do. Sometimes I forget she has teeth.
Yeah.
I've never seen them.
Like, think about her teeth. She doesn't really show them.
I've never seen them. Never seen.
I wanted to talk about, that it was recently our friend Yami's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And we went to LA. Was it that yesterday?
No, that was 2 days ago.
Oh, 2 days ago. Damn, time passes by fast. Time flies.
Huh.
Like, that was already 2 days ago. I feel like that was yesterday.
That was 2 days ago. I'm still hungover. I didn't even drink. Like,
no, I felt a little bit hungover. I woke up late that day. Like,
I had one drink.
Me too.
I was like, I'm hungover.
One drink, because we don't drink, and I hadn't drank before that time, like in a long time.
Me neither. Me lying. No, I hadn't.
No, we kind of hadn't. No.
I hadn't drank in like.
Am I lying?
In like a month and a half, which is not long, but.
Yeah, me too. Like a month, 2 months. Yeah. Which is a lot for us. Well, no, not that it's a lot. I don't know. We go on spurts where we drink.
Yeah, I go on spurts. In
seasons, and then we go a long time without drinking.
I don't like drinking in San Diego. Is that weird? I don't like drinking in my house. So I can't say, I'm not going to say I haven't. But I'm not a person who like is like, let me pick up some wine, have it in my house. I don't like that. I also don't like drinking at work. I don't like drinking at places where I like to be stable and I like to drink.
Where you're always at.
Yeah. Because then I think it becomes habituary. So I like drinking like outside in a restaurant.
When we drink, it has to really be a vibe.
Yeah. I'm not
like, and we have to be far away from home. Yeah. In our city.
Like celebrating. I don't like to just drink just because. If I ever say that I did, it's because I want to say something. So I'm like, fuck. But other than that, I'm never the type to be like, let me order something. Like, I don't like drinking also in the day. I don't think it's good to drink before like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
It's a rule I have. I don't want to. I think it's way too early for that.
No. The only thing I would do like at home in terms of like drugs or no, like shrooms or something.
Oh yeah.
At my house.
Microdose. But
other than that, there's no substances coming into my home or alcohol.
I think I've already done all the drugs I need to do. Me saying like I've done all the drugs, but I feel like I've tried what I wanted to try, and I think I've gone through those experiences, and now I'm like I'm too old. But I'm too old to be like
Yeah.
experimenting. I think I'm over. And if anyone offers me anything, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
At this point, before I was young, and I was like, whatever, what's the worst that can happen? But now I'm like, fuck, no. Luckily, I've never been with anyone who tried to drug me or anything, but you never know. You never know.
I don't think it was ever just our thing to do drugs.
No.
It's like, for what? I don't know. I get really like lazy thinking about it. So I'm already a really lazy person. Like, I don't really want, like, doing drugs is like, oh, an esfuerzo.
Schlumped.
I'm like not even trying to like put anything to my mouth. That's a thing I have to keep doing. That's like an exercise. I don't want to.
Like vaping. Like, we are not into anything. But because
why? I can't keep a habit.
Me neither.
Like, I can't keep doing something.
We have ADHD.
I'm a procrastinator.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even do the things I need to do.
Plus, we already have so many other habits, like surgery, shopping.
Maybe surgery is one of our things.
Like things that to us are like things that matter. like smoking a vape, like who has a vape, smoking weed. That just takes so much energy, I feel like, for me to have another habit. I already have so many. And then I feel like I have so many things going on in my brain. I feel like when you have a dopamine, I don't know what it is that we lack, Polly, in our brain. Mm-hmm. There's definitely a chemical imbalance, but those shit don't fix it. Like, it makes my head hurt. Just the thought of it. So no, I can't. Mm-hmm. And if I ever tried, it's just because I want to be like, maybe I do have a habit. Like, trying to make myself have a habit. I don't have one.
I don't have a habit.
I think it's better that way.
Yeah.
It's not, I from the spiritual standpoint, I don't think it's good to need anything worldly. Like, it's not even good to have caffeine, honestly. One of my addictions, but it's not good to need anything. Once something you need it, it's controlling you. And I think it's better to don't let things control you.
Yeah.
Personally.
Neither. And then, I don't know, I just think it's too much work to be
Yeah.
carrying my fucking vape around.
And then some people fiend, huh? Some people fiend for like nicotine.
Yes,
You
at
like
the club. They'll be
yeah.
like, you have a Nick stick? You have a Nick stick? And I'm like, no,
Honestly,
you sound like a crackhead. I don't have a Nick stick.
I get turned
Leave me
off,
alone.
bro. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Honestly, I don't vibe with that. And I kind of get grossed out by people who smoke vapes. If you smoke vapes, don't smoke them around me. I don't know why vapes man más asco que weed.
Well, because there's no point to them.
There's no point. That's exactly what I think. Like, for what? Like, coffee todavía wakes you up. But like, I don't know. I can't.
Yeah.
We're hating it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Honestly, nicotine is not good. It's not good to have addictions. I'm me addicted to coffee, but it's really not.
We're like parents on this pod.
But you know why? I was talking to Diana about this today. We were talking about like high school and our old friends, and she was talking like some friends that we used to talk. What I sent you, like our friends we used to have, and how like.
Oh my god, we have some tea on an old friend.
Yeah.
We'll spill right now.
So like, and then she was like, "Do you think that these people can change?" Like. Because I think they're more like party people, like drug stuff. And I was like, I don't think so. I was like, because when we were like 14, 15, we never got into the party crowd scene because our parents, I was telling Dan, I was like, our parents, well, my dad is a really good citizen. Like, my dad would never steal anything. My dad doesn't like, not young also. He's pretty old. He's like 50. So he always instilled on me like, no drugs, no. But he wasn't like on my ass. But like, I feel like that kind of...
You know what I feel like helped us? We didn't have strict parents. They just kind of knew... We knew what it was.
Yeah, we knew
like,
what it was.
They weren't like that, and they weren't strict about us not being like that. They kind of let us do whatever we wanted.
We could if we wanted to.
Yeah, if we wanted to do drugs and party every day, we could have.
Yeah.
Easily, and like get drunk, do a bunch of stuff. But they kind of just said, these are our morals. Like, this is what... is great. I do and I don't do. This is what we think is good and not good. Do whatever you want. And we were kind of like, okay, we're not gonna do anything. Yeah, we were kind of scared. We were never told like, no, like duh.
You know, yeah, because I think they just. I think that's something that I am gonna take from my parents or my dad. That he never told me like no. He didn't never told me like don't party, don't smoke because
my mom either.
I just didn't. So he didn't even. It's like if he told me like don't steal. No, well, of course don't steal, but like something really random, like he said like don't dance or like something like he knew I just wouldn't do it, so he never told me.
Yeah, and they never showed us like that they did any of that stuff.
Yeah, we never had alcohol in my house.
Me neither.
My dad, never. I think maybe he drank when he was by himself, but he never brought it in our house. I never saw it. I think maybe my sister, since I had a sister, she would buy wine, but that's the only thing I ever saw. My dad never went to parties, nothing. So I was like, I thought it was
that's why
wrong.
I think it's important for like parents. I always think when I'm like a parent, I don't want to be that strict parent because then I don't want to scare my kids into doing the things. Yeah. But I also don't want to like let them do whatever because then like, okay, they're going to really do whatever. But it's like that perfect balance of like, you know you're not supposed to do that, but I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, like maybe like drink wine in front of them, but they don't also let them see you all the time, especially when they're in adolescence.
Yeah.
That's when you're thinking like, should I do stuff? But we
Yeah.
didn't have parents like that. And then all of our other friends.
And we were also scaredy cats.
Yeah.
We were really big scaredy
we're
cats.
snitches. We've said this before. We'll snitch on ourselves.
We're snitches. I've I would ditch school and I would tell my mom the next day. I'd be like, and I would start crying. And she'd be like, what's wrong? And she would literally tell me, está bien. Like, it's fine that you did that. Like, don't even trip. And I was like, thank you.
One time I got a ticket for jaywalking and I called my dad and crying. I was like, oh my God. Like, I had the worst day ever. I
think we're harder on ourselves
than they are
on us.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are like, we need to follow rules.
Yeah.
And like, we need to not smoke and drink. And they're like, whoa. Okay.
I think it's part of being a perfectionist. Not a perfectionist, but just like not wanting to disappoint people.
Yeah.
So we don't want to disappoint.
We're like people pleasers.
Yeah. We don't want to disappoint the law either. Like
Yeah.
I like to, unless I'm not going to say I'm always like following the police rule on the road, but I don't think I would be a victim of like DUI or anything like that because I'm just too scared.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. But also because the friends we had, I mean, we only hung out with Diana and Diana, me and you.
And it doesn't make you a bad person if you do like to drink and smoke and do all these things. I don't think that's bad. Because I hate people who also like, I don't party. No, like, babe. No, I don't do that. Drinking, smoking. No, I don't do that.
Nope.
Like, oh, you smoke? Damn. Like yeah. Shut up. That doesn't make you a better person.
Yeah.
Like, be quiet. And like, okay, you don't party, so what?
Yeah.
Congrats.
I think there's a line between like partying sometimes. If it's for your work, I respect it if it's for your work.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, okay, since we love watching the Nelk Boys, so we obviously they do party a lot. So I was defending them. I think that's their job though. Like their job is vlogging partying. So if you're making content, if you're making money, okay. But if you're just partying every weekend with, I feel like it's liveless souls. Like you guys are running away from stuff and you're like fiending, like what's the moves on a Saturday night, because you can't be still in your house.
Yeah, I think
you have a problem
with everything. There should be balance. I don't think anything is bad or good. I think if you're working really hard on your weekdays and you want to party on your weekends, but you have a good balance between it and you don't let your weekends interact with your weekdays, then I think it's fine, as long as you have a balance and you're balanced out and you're not doing it because you're feeling sad or because you genuinely want to have fun and you work so hard that week that you're like, okay, I deserve it. I think that's fine. But when it comes to like, you're just not doing shit on the weekdays and you're just waiting for that weekend to hit so you can go out and party and drink.
Yeah.
That
some people don't even wait though. They'd be like Tuesday, Wednesday, like.
True. That could be an issue. Maybe that's an issue. Maybe talk to someone about that.
Yeah, because
if you're spending a lot of your income on partying, that's not the smartest thing. Let's say if like, because that means that you're just waiting, like you have an addiction to it. You're just waiting for the weekend to come because you want to spend all your money already.
Yeah. There's some people who live off like the club industry. I don't know how that is because we work in I guess us too, but us is like we make money. So it's different. I don't really know. But I feel like if I didn't dance, I still wouldn't be a partier because I'm antisocial. I'm very antisocial and I don't like to put myself in situations or new ones at all. So I wouldn't be an issue for me, but I can understand if like it's like your job and you're making money or whatever. But if you're not, I feel like there's like better things. I mean, me personally, me being judgmental, but like there's like better things you could be doing at least in the weekdays, you know, unless it's like a family thing or like your friends celebrating. I think that's okay. But I don't think it's that big of an issue with girls. I think it's mostly guys.
Yeah.
Guys.
But I think also if you're, I do feel like partying distracts you from doing bigger things.
Yeah.
Because that energy that you just wasted all night at the club, that business you've been wanting to make, like the things that you've been wanting to do, maybe you could have invested some energy into that instead of going out. And then with people who are talking shit, don't even really like you, people who aren't really your friends.
Or alcohol. Just the fact that alcohol is poisonous to the brain and it first of all kills brain. There's so many bad side effects from alcohol. I mean, so many. And like that, for one, it's not, it's a toxin to the body. Number two, that I always like to think, like, would these people hang out with me? I mean, I don't deal with that because I don't feel like I have fake friends. I don't have like a bunch of friends. But from what we've seen, some people, like, they won't hang out with you if you don't want to go out, drink. If that's not the vibe, they always want to be doing something. Like, you should have people that want to do normal things with you. You know,
because they want to escape from reality.
Escapism.
Like, they can't sit down with you and just have a lunch.
Yeah.
It's like, let's go drink mimosas. Like, you can't just have a convo. Damn.
Sober?
Because it's hard for them to be there sober.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
I think coming from like our parents that have addictions, I feel like we all, like I said, we have
maybe that too, because we came from highly addictive parents.
Yeah, we have intrusive thoughts. So I'm like, fuck, if I just start drinking, I'm gonna get addicted. Even though it might not be true, but I don't know, and I get scared and I don't even want to put myself in the position.
And then I always think, we're really young and we're super into alcohol. Like my mom, and like I don't think my grandma was like on these vibes of like shots, like let's go to Papa's and beer.
Well, some people were in Mexico, like they were like, yo tomé a los 12 años.
Okay, maybe like it started with like our parents, but not our grandparents, and we're already really young and super drinking. I don't think that's normal.
To the brain. No.
We're too young, guys. Like, stop drinking so young. We're too young. We're starting really bad addictions. Let's wait a little bit.
Aside from the fact that the brain isn't developed till 25, so you're already making it mush. So I always think like your brain is mush, and if you take a lot of drugs, you're just making your brain just like if you're under 25, your brain is just, you're making it lose stuff that it needs. Whatever, I don't know, brain cells. So that scares me too. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, and weed makes you lose your memory.
It does.
And I've talked to a lot of
Oh my god, when I was in high school, I remember I had to do a project, and I did it on why weed is bad for you.
Oh, I remember that.
And I was like dragging. Because I was like, I'm not a smoker and all you guys are, so I'm better than you guys. Me, like Virgo energy, being wanting to be better than everyone. But I remember like I talked about how it like actually affects like your kidneys or something, and it affects your lungs.
Yeah, if you're an everyday smoker, like I think for 5 years, I don't know what the years is, like there's very detrimental effects.
Smoke into your lungs is just not a good thing.
Any type
I don't
of
care
smoke.
what it is. You know, people saying like smoking flowers like lavender and stuff like that, and I remember thinking like, oh, maybe that could be something I could do, like lavender or something like that. But I was like, just the fact that it's a type of smoke, I don't want to put it in my body.
Any type of like smoke, even if it's like, I don't know what other ones
fog, even if it's water with fog, like I don't think it should be going in your lungs.
Yeah, everything. It's because it's kind of like habits, you know, like how they say like tell me your habits and I'll tell you like your future. If it's a habit, like it's gonna affect you, and if you do it like more than 5 times a week, you're donezo. Like it's gonna have an effect. And
I really look up to Sadhguru on YouTube, and like he's my king. Like I think he's such a smart man.
Is he a guru or what is he? A Buddha? What is he?
He's like a yogi Buddhist guru, monk. He's Indian, and you guys need to watch his videos. Like literally, he changed my life. He changed my perspective on everything. And he was like, weed is. I'm sorry if it offends you, but he said it, not me. He was like, weed is for lazy people.
Oh my god.
Like weed is for people who are lazy. And I was like, dragged.
Honestly.
But he's like, I'm high. He's like, I'm high right now. And he's like, my eyes are red. And his eyes were red, I swear. He's like, but I get high by myself. He's like, I know how to make myself high, and I've never had weed in me. Not a single substance, but I'm always high. He's like, and you can make yourself high. You don't need to put weed in your body. He's like, because you already have weed receptors in your brain. Like our brain already.
THC?
Kinda. Like we already have weed in us. It's just for us to pull it out naturally. And he was high. His eyes were hella red.
Well, we always say we're high.
I've never smoked. And that's how I feel like we've gotten to that point.
Yeah, we say all the time.
Fucking high now. And why do we get high thoughts? Everyone always asks us. One time in the pod, they were like,
are you guys high?
Are you guys fucking, what did you guys smoke?
If I had like money for every time someone asked me at work, like, are you high? Because the things I say are so just like flat, like they get flabbergasted by my thoughts. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not.
I've gotten asked that too. It's like, how high are you right now? Like, you're fucking high, huh? I'm like, I'm not high. I'm just
myself.
I am high, but I made myself high.
Yeah. And when I get high, because I
don't you genuinely feel high?
Yeah,
For real?
When I've gotten high, I don't get high like everyone else. Like I get quiet. I get very quiet, and I don't talk, and I just like I don't like how weed makes me feel. It makes me feel retarded. I know. It's really hard.
Oh,
Like what is it? It makes me feel just like nothing. Like I don't like feeling that because I'm already a very lazy person. Not lazy, but like just sometimes I get lost in my thoughts. I don't want to lose myself more.
yeah.
So
I don't know. I just feel like it's for some people and it's for some and not for others. I think if you have a hard time tapping into your own weed receptors that you already have, then maybe you could use some weed. Yeah. Personally, we're tapped in. Yeah. I'm high as fuck right now. I don't need to be smoking some weed because I've been high. I came here high. Yeah. Like I woke up high.
Me too.
Because I tapped in already. So you can tap in too, though. Anyone can tap in. We all have them.
I think you can tap them in by doing something you love. I love talking,
but I don't judge people who also get high because for some reason I think that they're kind of spiritual and cool. Like I like people who are hippie and do like shrooms and like smoke. I can admire them in their own way. Like there's people,
but a little bit, like a small amount. Not people that are like, I need a blunt every 5 seconds. Like you have a babe. No,
there's an issue. No, but like you know the difference between like a yogi, like let me like I don't know.
Yeah.
From like the other high.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. I think, like I said, nothing is good, nothing is bad.
Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're getting so high where you can't even like get up or speak.
Fine. Okay. No. That's
then
like
seek help, babe.
Yeah, and I think you as a person, you can self-analyze yourself. Okay, I have an addiction and it's causing me something.
I used to want to be a smoker.
Me too.
A stoner.
I wanted to be cool. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was super cool, and I thought it was like they were tapped in, like they were spiritually connected. People who like got super high.
Yeah.
I was like, because for a little bit, I wanted to become like a yogi hippie. That's like what I want. Like I started wearing so many crystals, and like in my house I would only buy like organic yogi Buddhist stuff. And I have like a section in my room to this day where I have all my crystals and like sage and like a bunch of shit. And I was like, all I need to do now is like get fucking high
to like connect.
Like I'm like, maybe that's what's gonna get. But then I was like, then that's when I started looking up on YouTube like, is weed spiritual? And then I came across a Sadhguru video where he's like, weed is for lazy people. And I was like, okay, that was my sign.
Drag.
To not smoke.
Because I believe in like spiritual stuff, like crystals. I was talking about this too today. Like I believe in that and like sage and all that stuff. But I believe that true spirituality is whatever you make it. Like if I think this is spiritual right now and I'm connected to this, then you're the magic. So if weed is spiritual for you, it's because you're the magic in it. Like crystals, I think crystals have power, but I think we give the power to crystals, not them to us. So that's how I feel about everything. So if something you give the power to weed, like right now I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna breathe, then it will.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to think of it. So I mean, I could see why for some people it would be, I guess for me, it would be other stuff. I just don't connect to weed, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Or tea.
Sometimes I just want to like go off the grid and live in a van
life. Stripper van life.
Not even be a stripper no more, just like live
homeless.
Yeah. And not go on social media
ever.
No. And just live and
Me
like
too.
Like just live, like have a dog and go to the mountains and just like drink water for like 14 days
and hike
and just like I don't even want to be on Instagram.
Like pick your own food.
Pick my own food. How about like farm or like hunt for like berries? Because I'm gonna be a vegan. But like
I was like hunt. Oh my god.
No, not like that. Like hunt for your own food, like veggies and stuff.
Hunt and gather.
Hunt and gather type.
Me too.
But vegan vibes, and then like vegan, clean, pressed juices.
Yeah. I used to. There was a time where I got obsessed on YouTube with watching van life people, and I would just watch van life. But
then I'm like, van life, the van is causing harm to the environment. So walking life.
You're just gonna have a little thing?
No, a stick in a bag.
We always think that. Like SpongeBob when he leaves a stick in a bag.
Or I'm like, maybe I can go and find a community.
Oh, like a cult?
Of just random people who just want to live.
Yeah.
And like meditate all day. We could just meditate and do yoga.
Yeah.
because that's what I want sometimes. I just want to do that. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it.
I think that
I may go off the grid.
There was an amazing girl on YouTube. I don't know her name. Her name was like Hakutama. I don't know her name, but I follow her on Instagram too. And she's like spiritual, and she's like in a sisterhood. I don't know if personally I could do that completely. Maybe if I like, I don't know. I would have to go to like. I always feel like it's hard for me to detach from society, but I appreciate it, and I really watch her videos a lot. And when I feel really sad, I watch a lot of spiritual videos like that, because it shows you like the calm, that nothing is really real and nothing is really anything. Yeah, like this isn't real. Like
nothing is real.
It's just human experience.
And then when you come to terms that like everything's gonna end one day, you're like, fuck, why am I tripping?
Why am I even tripping over this
high
shit?
Thoughts?
Yeah, high thoughts, but we're not.
Why
high.
am I tripping over anything right now? Who fucking cares?
Because I was tripping over something, and then I was telling her mom about like I was tripping over some bread or some money, and then her mom was like, who cares?
My mom is the queen of not tripping.
She was like, who cares? She's like, who cares? She's like, you could owe 100K.
Yeah.
What, they're gonna kill you for it?
No, because we were like, because you didn't have debt, but she was like concerned that she might have debt.
Yeah, I was concerned about
some debt. Then but she's like, what if I go to collections? And then we were like, who cares though? That's not even a real place.
She's like, who gonna take me there?
Who's gonna take me to collections? Where that even at? It doesn't exist. So nothing really exists. Like the government tries to put all these things like, I'm gonna take you to collections. I don't give a fuck. Take me. Where are you gonna take me? I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm not going. I don't care. I'm not going.
We were dying. No, and then I saw this quote the other day that's like, half of the worries that we have are things that never happen.
And they're made up.
They're made up in our head. They don't actually happen. And I feel like the universe like pushes you sometimes, but it always gives you another option. You know, I'm saying this right now because I'm in a positive mood, but I understand when you're having a bad day, it can be like that. But I always feel like there's still good in the world. Like it's good to have a positive outlook. Like, you know, everything. It's not like the world is in shambles. I feel like it's what you make of it. So like if you want good stuff, you have to be a good thing. Like be nice to people as much as you can, you know, whatever. Like don't be rude, whatever, etc. Which it's hard, I understand, because the world is the truth, but I feel like that's the way to go.
I don't know, I've never been a believer in taking life serious. I think life is a joke, pretty, like, to be honest, and I don't think anything is real. I'm not real. You're not real right now. Nothing is real. Who cares? And I think people who take life too serious bother me so. I'm sorry, but they bother me so much. Like people who are like, actually, like they remind me of Karen. Like, where's the wristband? You're not getting it for the free.
I love that video.
Like, shut up. No one cares. No one's taking. I'm not taking life serious, so you shouldn't either. But that's me, because I'm like, everyone should do what I say. But like, you're just living under pressure. Or I used to work at Taco Bell. And I remember I didn't take anything because I'm not a serious taker on a lot of things. So I wouldn't really take that job seriously, because I was like, I'm just trying to vibe. Like, it's my first job.
I'm just trying to vibe.
Oh, yeah. And then that's how you do your job better. Yeah. Because you're calm. And I remember people, like the cooks, would be all stressed, like making the quesadilla. Like, and I'm like, chill. Like, you, like, smoke. Yeah. Smoke some.
Like, it ain't that serious.
It's not that serious. Nothing is that serious.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm like emotional, because I'm like a Scorpio, so I take things very emotionally, but then I get over it, because like my moon sign, I get over it. Like nothing is that serious. And then I think to myself, you know what? There was a time, whatever's stressing you out, like I'm stressed out because I don't have a remote, whatever, like se me acabó. But like there's a time that you didn't even know about it. Like I know if there's a time that you didn't know about what you're stressing, I didn't know about my collections. There's a time after it. Like if there's just how there's highs, there's lows in life. So I feel like I've really been seeing like, oh my God, like if I didn't feel really upset about this, I'm not gonna experience the happiness of being high again, like being up. So I think that's what life is about, highs and lows, and it's just ride the wave. Like just don't freak out too much.
Yeah, and then as humans, we created everything that's on this earth. We created debt, collection, school, like relations, like marriage. Weird shit. We created it. Yeah, that didn't. It could have gone a totally different way. We could have been living another life.
Yeah, we could have all been yogis.
Yeah, we created like things that are stressful, things that are not stressful. So why are you like, you made that? Why are you tripping? Like it's not real. You created it. You can handle it.
Yeah,
like it's not that serious.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like, just live your life, be playful. I think that's number one advice I would give anyone. I'm gonna keep saying in every blog and every pod. Don't take life seriously and be playful with everything that you do and love everything that you do in the moment.
Yeah, I agree. Or just had some thoughts, listen some high.
How much time do we have?
5 minutes. I keep forgetting because I'm high as fuck. Oh, that sometimes, I mean, I'm not like really good at it yet, but I've been practicing like when I'm hearing something and I don't agree with it, or in my thoughts I'm thinking like this person is this, or like I don't, because your thoughts, when someone's speaking, your thoughts are like a million. You know that we have like a million thoughts in it. It's like a crazy number. So whenever I'm not good at it all the time, but I've been practicing when someone's speaking, just like not being numb to whatever they're saying, like just hearing and not having anything to say, like just holding space for the conversation and not, I mean, even if I don't agree with it, like they're having their time to share their what thoughts and with me, and even if I don't agree, I'm just gonna hear them and just be there. Don't let the words really hit you, because I think before I would hear words and I would feel like everything was towards me, and I had to go to therapy, and any conversation I thought that people were trying to attack me, random people, and I could feel my body tense. I'm like very like self-aware with my body, and I can feel when I'm mad or like feeling insecure. I can feel it in my chest, and a lot of emotions get trapped in the body. So I had to really, like, no one knows what I used to think that people could think what I'm thinking, and I would get scared because I'm like, oh my god, people think I'm crazy, but I was like, no one knows, like I just need to let my thoughts pass. And that's another really big thing, because sometimes, well, most of the issues we have, it's because we deal with other people, and that, you know, and if we didn't take it seriously, it wouldn't hurt us. So that's something too that I had to work on, because I'm like, okay, they probably don't really mean it, and they're probably just talking about themselves. So I'm just gonna listen and smile and move on. It's okay, it's not that serious. But when you're really agitated and you get mad, then you make other people agitated, and now everyone's agitated. And now this shit ain't a vibe no more. And that's a horrible experience.
I was really working on not letting people make me angry or feel anything, and I was mastering the thing. But recently I haven't really been on my spiritual shit that much, and I haven't looked for a therapist, which is bad. And I haven't been watching my spiritual videos, but I'm gonna get back into it. And I don't know what to say, because I don't feel anything. I'm like, I don't feel anything. I don't want to feel mad, and I don't let people make me feel mad anymore, or sad, or yes, it happens, but like then you have to like come back to reality and like snap out of it. Like, it's not that serious. And I think once you master that, you're gonna be happy for reals.
Because I think that sometimes we're all like, I think exercise is amazing, something we haven't been doing, but you guys know what's more important than exercise? The mind. And I think that's what you mean, right? When you don't watch your videos, everyone has a different thing. Like, some people love doing weights, whatever, right? Just for the brain. Me too. I have to listen to podcasts. I have to watch videos, and so I'm like, oh, why do I have to do these things? But that's just me. These are the things that I need to make my mind strong. And like, maybe I need to work out. Sometimes I need the sun to hit me. These are the things that you need to live happy. And if those are things in your you stop doing them, and you see yourself going into a slump pot. You're not motivated because you haven't been working on your mind, and your mind is just as important as your muscles, and no one sees them. So it's better you're in there, though,
because the brain is a muscle.
And you're with your brain all day. If you don't
you need to work out your brain in whatever way that is for you. Work out your brain and detach from your brain also. You're just a body, that's it. And then your soul is something else. Like, this is a borrowed body. This is not really me, though. I'm not my body.
I think we're like a light. One time when I was on a shroom experience, which I was like trying to talk to the universe. I was like, oh my god, this is my one time that I'm gonna talk to the universe. And they told me when I was on my high, I was like really tripping though. That's why I don't want to do shrooms again. And I took way too many. They were like, you're just a light though. Look, and they were like, this is you. And my eyes were closed. I was like, okay, let me see me. And I was like, damn, I've always wanted to see. We always talk about how like we want to see how we look through other people's eyes. So I was like, damn, I really want to see how I look like at my queue. And there was no one. It was a light. And I was like, I don't see shit. And I was like talking to myself in my head because I was like tripping on the shrooms. And they was like, no, this is you. And I was like, well, it's a really cute light. And they're like, well, yeah, that's you. And I was like, so I don't know if it's true, but I think that maybe the universe is trying to talk to me. And I think that's the truth with anyone. I think that what you see from the outside is one thing, and how you make people feel, and because everyone has a different experience with you, is the truth of how you really are. Not what people see. That's just a little mask.
I know. But sheesh, I mean, I could talk about this forever.
Yeah, we're getting high again.
Fucking high.
We're fucking high.
Yeah. So.
High
And then the more I talk about it, the more I'm gonna get
honestly,
high.
I feel high. I'm
telling you, you can get high within yourself. You don't need shit.
You guys, you need to do this.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. Practice on getting high by yourself at home without any substances, and you're gonna be able to do it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in our next video. I can't even open my eyes.
Oh, just
kidding. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next pod. Bye. I am high.